is the Wellington road movie, as it were. I'll just climb in. Seatbelt on. There's confidence for you. Roars into life like a little angel. As always with old Volkswagens, the gear change is a bit of a acquired taste. It's actually very simple. You just follow that diagram. And if you follow that diagram, all is well. It's an 1800cc engine in this one, so any fair flies along. And does everything he's supposed to. All looking a bit dark and grey today, I'm afraid. Called Wellington because, well, I've got a pair of Wellingtons the exact same colour. Although I'm not sure they're exactly the same colour, but you know what I mean. Sumatra green. I'm not sure they make Sumatra green Wellington boots. Perhaps they do. I wrote a script for a company once which was about a disc called Face Kitchen. It was sort of electronic potato head. And you chose the features you wanted and it assembled a face in front of you. And one of them was about a bald man. And the little poem you got when it was finished went, "I'm as bald as a coot or a Wellington boot, like a tile on the side of the bath." Happily for you, I can't remember the rest because I think it got quite bad after that. The CD player works, as does, I think the radio works. I've never used it actually. We'll see in a minute what's going on. Oh, could be a bit of Johnny Cash.
There's a man going round taking names, and he decides who to free and who to blame.
Anyway, enough of work. I tend to leave those unclipped because sometimes they run the battery down. And if you leave them for a while, as Volkswagen campers often are, it can have leave you with a nasty surprise when you come to collect. This one does actually have a battery isolator, so it's very easy to get around that. It appears to be wired for a second battery, but I've not put one in it, so I haven't tried it because there's nothing really electrical back there that needs it. Turn onto a smaller road. Everything seems to work, that should do. Oh no, that's not quite right. There's a fan mounted which should have 2 speeds and blow air around the place, but somebody's taken that fan off. It was an optional extra anyway. But this is the only bay window I think I've ever owned, and I've had a fair few, where the heating works, and it really works. You can demist the windscreen, you can get your toes all toasty. It's extraordinary, very unusual. So it's all pretty good back there, in spite of it having a louder than normal exhaust system. I don't know whether that's the exhaust system or the fact that it's an 1800cc engine. But anyway, this is very boring because all he's doing is driving properly. Madam, what are you doing? What do I do? Treat you as a roundabout? It's going to be a 47-point turn here. Oh no, she's going to do it. Whoa. That was my pleasure, dear. Here we are. Run him along. They do fly along this little lane. I mean, I know this bit's 2 cars wide, but further down, it's just one at a time, girl. If you see what I mean. Oh, this is where it gets boring. Get my tyres dirty and they're new as well. Don't like that. My pleasure. Here we go, off again. As I say, the gears are a bit of an adventure. The only one that's not problematic, just you've got to get the knack, is third to second. because it's very easy to think that it's all the way over, and it's not. It's, well, I'll show you. It's slowed down, and then it's back like that. It's a sort of over movement. Lovely green lane there. Just shame about the weather. There's so much of it. Anyway, that's Wellington. Back again. Just forgot to mention one thing. Electronic ignition and new distributor. Absolute boom. Makes him leap into life at the touch of a key. Anyway, just thought you should know.